Championship leader Guy Holliday is missing today. That may prove crucial to the outcome of the championship. You just can't afford to miss rounds at this point in the season. And to rub it in, Eddie Hall starts on the front row with Lee Kemp on pole, Dango 11th, Carl Tebbett 18th. But looming large over the field now is Palm V in the jar as the stagger of his drop ground begins to unwind. He's moving to the front of the field. He starts 5th at 100 points to his total, and he leads the championship, and that's just any kind of A final finish. So Eddie Hall and Lee Kemp need to win, and win big. Well, here we go. They've got to beat Palm V in the jar on track at the very least. Kemp leads. Richard Hyams come through from 3rd. Hall's trying to hold off Glenn Beard, and Palm V in the jar now coming around the outside. Now Billy's down to turn 2, last of the late breakers. And it's Kemp from Hyam, from Hall, from Najjar, and it's Glenn Beard losing out there. So Kemp and Hyam are pulled clear, and now it's Najjar ahead of Hall. Well, Eddie Hall's got his work cut out. He needs to overtake Najjar. He needs to get some carts between him and Najjar as well. Oh, Kemp's made a mistake, run wide. Here comes Hyam. Into the wind. Kemp's lost his momentum. And Hyam's cleanly through at turn 2. Here comes Najjar. Oh, well, this is working perfectly for Palm V. Palm V looking for help from Kemp and Hall. I wouldn't expect any. They've got to beat him fair and square. Perhaps they want to fight it out between themselves towards the end of the race. We shall see. Hyam from Najjar, from Kemp. Hall looking to the inside of Kemp. Did he get it done? No, he didn't. Somebody's coming across with him. Who's that? That's Darrell Boyle. Boyle looking to the outside of Kemp as Hall's managed to get through on the inside. Kemp struggling for top end into the wind. Well, if that proves to be true, then Lee Kemp is hamstrung for this final because there's a hell of a gale blowing out of the southwest and from Billy's blind. Beard inside Aaron Stapleton. That's for 6th place. Stapleton coming straight back at him though. He hasn't got it done, has he? Yes, he has. Here comes Tim Gibson round the outside of Glenn Beard. You'd be crazy to try that, and Tim knows it. Drops back into line. Will Beard get a run on Stapleton? No, he doesn't. In fact, he makes a mistake. Will that leave him open to Tim Gibson into turn 2? Hyam clear with the jar of Hall. Boyle ahead of Kemp. Kemp's going to have to find a creative way to get past if he hasn't got any top end at Clay Pigeon. Dango there was trying to put a move on James Norris. Thought he had it done, he hasn't. Go now in the position that Tim Gibson was on the outside, coming onto the start-finish straight. It doesn't work. Hyam driving his heart out. Palm V looks fairly comfortable. You have to wonder what's going through Eddie Hall's mind. Is that his championship driving away from him ahead? He's going to have to dig deep. Five laps in the boot. Richard Hyam ahead of Palm V in the jar and Eddie Hall. These three have pulled out about seconds lead over Darrell Boyle, Lee Kemp, Aaron Stapleton. And there's a gap to Glenn Beard, Tim Gibson, Dango, Ashley Babley, James Norris. Is that Stephen or Seth Deutscher behind? I'm not sure. Seth Deutscher ahead of James Akehurst, Steve Townsend, Carl Tebbett. Tebbett not really making much impression in this clay round. Well, Eddie Hall has dug deep, he has responded. Fastest lap, he's closing in on Palm V. There's fight in Eddie Hall yet. Tebbit inside Townsend. That's for 14th place. Oh, Palmvey's run wide. He is human after all. Can Eddie Hall find the beans to put a move on Palmvey in a jar? This is crucial to his championship. He's in the zone. He's got the draft. Around the outside into turn 2. Can he do it? No, he can't. Into the S's. It's not on there. The next spot, of course, is at the hairpin. I think they've closed in on Hyam, who had to go defensive. Here comes Najjar up the inside for the lead. He's through. He's run wide though. Hall's on the outside. He'll lose out here. Palmvey in the jar has hit the front. He's responded to Eddie Hall's fastest lap by taking the lead. What's Eddie Hall got? And is Richard Hyam finished? I'm not sure that he is. Richard Hyam still looking for a first win this year. So it's all to play for. Everybody's got motive. The jar running wide. Holds off Eddie Hall to turn 2. Darrell Boyle's put 2 wheels over that curb. He's lucky not to spin out, and it's cost him 4th place to Lee Kemp. Now it's interesting to note that the group behind has closed in. This is a race of 6 for the lead now. Dan Gore's overtaken Glenn Beard for 7th. James Akehurst picks up 10th place from Tim Gibson. Lee Kemp needs to get on the bumper of Richard Hyam. If he's suffering for top end, he needs to be in the draft. Najjar had a couple of kart lengths onto at turn 1. He's lost them in the run up to turn 2. He needs to break the toe. Stapleton's lost it. He's lost a few kart lengths. He may struggle to get back onto the train here. Five laps from the finish. We have a 5-way dice for the lead. Here comes Hall again. Picking up the toe. He's right on the bumper. Getting to turn 2. Can he get inside at the S's? Oh, he had to think about it. Onto the hairpin. And Hyam's having to go defensive to hold off Lee Kemp. Vincent Bond qualifying from the B final, trying to put a move on Ross Britton. Close but no cigar. Palmvey trying to stretch away from Eddie Hall, but he hasn't done it. Eddie Hall just picking up the toe enough. Hyam still holding off Lee Kemp. Can Darrell Boyle hang on to them? Dan Gore's broken clear of Glenn Beard. Glenn will struggle to catch him now, I think, in the race for 7th. But Dan's too far back to have any impact on this race for the win. Eddie Hall has closed onto the bumper once again. Akehurst trying to put a move on Seth Deutscher. Gets it done, sort of. Oh, the hand signals from Dad Stephen Deutscher there. Well, he's a big boy now. He should look after himself. Well, Kemp's found a few ponies. Has he got through to 3rd? He has. He's overtaken Hyam. Well, I don't know if Hyam made a mistake at turn 1, but he's back to 5th now as Boyle's gone through. Boyle's on the outside of Kemp. Here comes Hyam. Down the inside of the hairpin. He's back to 4th place, but that little stoush has broken up the leading group. Look at the difference it's made. 5 or 6 kart lengths at least. Palm V in the jar and Eddie Hall go on to the final lap. They're going to sort out this win. What's Eddie Hall got? He needs to make a pass. He's up the inside into Billy's blind. We've seen this doesn't always work. It could be costly. He's got to get past and clear. He has. Eddie Hall's got the lead. Eddie Hall hasn't won a race since the first round at Buckmore Park. I've suggested he's missed the percentages and sometimes a bit too conservative, but he's balls out here. Like I said he'd have to be. Here comes Najjar up the inside. It's side by side. Hall's hanging on. He's got the inside for the horseshoe. Surely this is Eddie Hall's race. Oh, he's lost momentum. Here comes Najjar round the outside. That doesn't work. He's managed it. And Kemp round the other side and Heim as well. Najjar wins from Hall.
I'm not sure actually who is going to change it. Maybe you can correct me here. I know you're one of the front runners. So I'm not really what we wanted to hear there, having those two in front of him. But let's say well done, Palm V for Wednesday. Good evening. And second place is a good result here.
Yeah, after the results of the right house, I was happy to come to the but I mean, I knew that Palm V doesn't have to do it. I really wanted to beat it today because he's now got quite a bit of a championship. He's got to go through games for that. So slightly disappointed with second, but happy with that.
Slightly disappointed with second, yeah.